Thesis.
Chilling right here in Warsaw.
Yeah, in Warsaw City.
Being sick. Mad cold.
The coldest place in the world, right?
Yeah, right now for me. But it's dope, you know? Hella dope. The old city, man.
Old city.
Flavor?
Yeah, what means flavor?
Flavor is like emotion, you know? Flavor is like, you know, your feeling. You know, when you're going out there and you're dancing and shit, you can't just be like a robot, you know what I'm saying? I mean, you can, but if you add your flavor and your emotion to it, you know what I'm saying? Then you could have that kind of style. Like even, like flavor goes a long way. Like look at 𝖂𝖍𝖔. 𝖂𝖍𝖔 has ill flavor because he's nasty and he flows, you know? Exactly. And then Paranoid Android, he has flavor too because he has that like robotic kind of style because that's his own little thing, you know? Flavor is original emotion that comes from your heart and the way you feel the music and the way you feel the way at the moment that you're dancing, you know?
I know what you mean.
So that's what I think flavor is, you know?
Okay, thanks. There's something like your slogan, Thesis, to prove the point, right?
Yeah.
So what you want to prove?
Oh, what I want to prove? Yeah. You know, that's where my name comes from. Thesis means proving a point. And I mean, when I was younger, my mom is the one that gave me the name. And you know, she was telling me, oh yeah, it's so cool, and I was like, nah, I don't like it because, you know, it's too close to my name. My real name's Thesis. And I was like, no, I don't like it. And then I kind of thought about it, and I was like, it's dope, you know, because like, when I was younger, I was a little kid, and I didn't really have anything, you know, like I didn't really have much growing up with, and I always was against like school and all that stuff. Like I really didn't care about school. I just wanted to dance, and I just wanted to show that you could learn, you know, you could experience other things instead of just being in a classroom all the time. You know what I'm saying? And I want to
in system, right?
Yeah. And that's what I'm doing because, like, you know, proving my point. It's not to say I'm better than anyone else or nothing like that, you know, because I respect everyone that does this in our culture. But it's more of just like to show like my experience and my passion towards it. You know what I'm saying? And to prove that you don't need to be in a classroom to get anywhere. You don't need to go to all these set up places to get somewhere you want to, as long as you work hard for it, you know what I'm saying? And that's what I do. I work really hard and I train really hard. And I mean, if you want to get specific, like I said, it depends. Like in a battle, say like I'm gonna beat someone, you know, I want to beat them, I want to prove the point, you know, I'm gonna have these certain moves and these certain sets that I do to prove that I'll beat him, you know what I'm saying? And stuff like that. Kind of just like, just to kind of like show that like it's obvious, you know? Like when I dance or when I battle or something, and I battle someone, like I want to make it obvious. Like I never hold back, you know? So like, yeah, that's pretty much what it is. But you know, it like I said, it depends. It varies in other ways, you know? It all depends on how you think about it. Yeah, you know? I mean, fuck it, you know, I'm here drinking some hot wine and shit.
Yeah, hot wine.
You know,
it's supposed to be hot beer, but it's hot wine too. It's dope.
That's my point, you know?
Alright.
Just chill.
Alright.
Don't get me wrong, like I think there's people out there that don't really understand it, but that are stubborn in a way to not learn about our culture, you know? But the people that actually do want to learn about it, just, I guess I would have to say just like the right approach of it is just to find yourself and approach what you want to set your goals out for how like the way you grew up, you know what I mean, the way you came up, you know what I'm saying, like so you could have your own original style, because that's what it is, you know, that's what it's all about. It's all about the original style, you know, because in, you know, in this dance it's not like it's not a form dance. It's not like ballet where, you know, it's just like you have to hit it like perfectly, you know, like you could hit a move perfectly in our dance, but you could also hit it your own way, you know, and that's like the perfect way, you know what I'm saying, to not really, I mean, take it to consideration when you learn and you teach workshops, you know, and really learn, you know, like from other people, especially people that are sharing knowledge, but still do it your own way at the same time, you know what I'm saying, like you could I mean, I would say like just take moves, or the moves that you learn, you know what I mean, make it your own, you know, take them and then flip them, you know.
Yeah.
But yeah, like our generation, you know, it's growing so fast, and people are creating new things all the time. Yeah. You know, and
I know what you mean.
And it's just like it's a beautiful thing, you know. So just, you know, keep it going, you know, stay strong and keep your eyes open to like all angles of this dance, you know. Yeah. Because that's what's gonna keep it all together. Like I was talking earlier about like how each country and place that has their own style, their own different style, like Japan and Poland and Russia and Holland and you know, France and Korea. Everyone has their own, you know, USA. Yeah. Everyone has their own style, their own background and foundation about it, and that's what's gonna keep this like culture strong and keep it together, you know, because people are gonna always have something new to share and throw into the pot. So yeah, that's what's up.
I know what you mean. All right.
Yeah, dude, I'm telling you, the power of the mind, that's like, you know, that's the center of everything, you know. Your mind is the one that controls pretty much everything, you know, like your moves, your style, your musicality, you know, your just the way you think, you know. And honestly, like I practice a lot mentally more than I do physically, because honestly, this is what all I think about, you know, like this is what I do, this is my life. So I mean, when it comes down to that, dude, like as long as you got everything down in your head, then it'll be easier for you to expand like physically on the floor, you know, because it's like it's more natural, and it's kind of like what you know. Yeah. Like I don't know, if you could say, like, I don't know, like I watched a lot of like I learned a lot from like Bruce Lee, you know, and
I know what you mean.
Yeah, and he was always like, you know, like in his mind he talks about like just controlling everything, you know, kind of like with your mind, and kind of like be water, you know, just letting go and just kind of just going with the flow of everything, you know, and it's all about just how you control it, or how you control yourself. You know what I'm saying? So like when it comes down to it, like, you know, if you have a clear mind of what you're doing, and you don't stop yourself, like you say, oh, I can't do that, or that's impossible. That's like blocking your mental state, you know, because you're just like, you're not letting it go. You're not letting it happen, you know. But I think that's one of the most important things, though, you know. Like I said, I travel a lot, you know, so I have a lot of time to sit down and think and all that, and I think a lot. Like when I put my sets together and stuff like that, like, it's all about thinking. But when you're there in the cipher and just going off, man, it's like you don't think, because you've had all that time to think already. So you already have it down in your head. You just gotta
set it up.